Now let's clear one of the most confusing topics for beginners in AI. People often hear terms like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, and assume they all actually mean the same thing. But actually, they are connected layers. The easiest way to understand this is to think of them like circles inside circles. Let's start with the biggest one, artificial intelligence or AI. AI is the broad concept of making machines behave intelligently. In simple words, any system that can mimic human like decision making, understanding, or problem solving falls under AI. So, AI is the big umbrella. Inside AI, we have something called the machine learning. Machine learning is actually a subset of AI. This is where machines learn patterns from data instead of being manually programmed for every single rule. For example, if you show a system thousands of cat photos, over time, it learns what cat looks like. Nobody manually explains every whisker or ear shape. The machine learns patterns by itself. That is machine learning. Now, inside machine learning, we have deep learning. Deep learning is a more advanced form of machine learning, which is inspired by how the human brain actually works. It uses something called neural networks, layers of digital neurons that process information. And this is where modern AI became incredibly powerful. Deep learning is what that actually powers ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, image generation tools, voice cloning, AI video tools, self-driving systems in cars, and advanced recommendation engines like Amazon. Now, let's simplify this further using the cat example shown here. AI says, let's build an intelligent system that can recognize animals. Machine learning says, let's train the system using thousands of cat images so it learns from patterns. Deep learning says, let's use the massive neural networks with multiple layers so the system actually becomes extremely accurate at recognizing cats, even in different lighting, angles, or environments. That's why deep learning becomes such a breakthrough. Now, you will also hear two important terms, discriminative AI and generative AI. Discriminative AI mainly identifies or classifies things. For example, is this image a cat or a dog? Is this an email a spam or not? Is this transaction fraudulent or not? Generative AI is different. Instead of recognizing the information, it creates new content. It can generate text, it can generate images, videos, music, code, presentations, and much more. And tools like ChatGPT, say Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, and even DeepSeek, they all fall into the new wave of generative AI. So if I summarize everything in a simple way, AI is the big concept. Machine learning helps systems learn from data. Deep learning makes that learning much more advanced and powerful. And generative AI is the latest evolution where machines can actually now create content almost like humans. This is the shift that's changing the world today.